Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Aquarius, my beautiful Aquarius signs, Aquarius sun, rising, moon. Anyone with a very strong Aquarius placement in your chart. Let's see what the month has in store for you guys. We're going to have a look at your energy this month, energy of the people, situations surrounding you, overall outcome of those situations for the rest of the month. I'm going to look at any advice, any other messages that need to come through for you, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on here. Just going to pull a couple more. If you enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel and ultimately helps me create more of these readings for you guys. Wow, okay. Let's put one more card here. And there's your card, Aquarius, King of Air. King of Swords. We'll get to that in a moment. So we've got a couple of kings here in this reading, in this spread, and we have a queen as well. There is somewhat of a partnership that is developing, will develop, or it could be like a leveling up or an increase in closeness or some kind of contractual agreement between you and someone else. Someone is coming in, someone is getting ready to take charge. This could be you, this could be another person. But it's a real leveling up here. And it's interesting because we start things off with a little bit of confusion, a little bit of emotional confusion on your part, I have to say, Aquarius. And something's got you thinking about the past. A past situation, a past relationship. This is stirring up emotions for you. Someone may have recently come back into contact with you from the past. You may have been recently, if no one's, gotten back in touch with you, again, for some reason you're thinking about this past person, this past situation, a different time of your life, maybe a time when you were happier, a time when you were able to be a little bit more carefree, perhaps. You didn't maybe have as many stresses and worries as you do now. This could be something you're thinking about because, something as simple as you recently went through your phone and needed to clear up some storage, so you deleted a few photos, or you came across some photos or something from the past that brought this whole thing back to the forefront of your mind. But it's made you a little bit confused because I sense that you're seeing where you're at now and where you were at back then, or the situation back then. And it's got you feeling like, I've come a long way since that time, but am I in the right place right now? Should I make a change in this moment? I think it is a period of time this month where you have the opportunity to head in somewhat of a different direction if you so choose to. So you're thinking about that. You're taking stock of all your options. But I do sense, because of the Cups energy here, it is something that is stirring up emotions for you. You're not just thinking with your logical, rational mind. At this point in time right now, you're feeling some kind of emotion from the past, and you're looking at how you're feeling in your current situation and wondering what the best path is forward. And you have more than one option. You have more than one option. So that's what's getting you a little bit confused. And I think there's pros and cons to both sides, to both, or different paths that you can take, and you're aware of that. Nothing's perfect. But a part of you wants to go back to that more innocent time, or a time when there was less, perhaps, emotional games, manipulation. Things were a little bit simpler at that time, and that's got you thinking. Lots of Pentacles energy around you, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, perhaps Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have strong earth factors in your chart. There's a real sense of, I think, change when it comes to something to do with your money, finances, career. So there's a couple different things going on, because I'm seeing, that emotional connection, or those emotional kind of feelings that I was just talking about. But there's also a lot of thinking and a lot of consideration, and perhaps some big changes when it comes to your money, finances, or potentially the work that you do. So this could be something like a career change. This is something that I feel that you have made, or you will be making, some kind of a practical decision. In some ways, it is coming from a sense of not wanting to feel like you don't have enough. You're trying to make, sensible decisions when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances. Where can you save money? How can you make more money? How can you better utilize the resources that you have? I do sense that things are going to be okay. I think there may be a little bit of a mismatch between what you're thinking you have and what you actually have. So you may be feeling as though you don't have enough. There's this sense of lack, but there's also a strong feeling like you've got this. You do have a lot of stability around you. You have worked hard and built something up for yourself. I also think that some of you may be wanting assistance with money, finances, or work, and you will get that. It's almost like there's this really generous, perhaps maternal figure around you, someone who is a really good mentor. So for example, some of you who are perhaps stepping into a new job or a new career or a new type of work, I do see some helpful energy around you there. So you shouldn't worry. And the Five of Pentacles energy, it's very, in this card, there's a sense that there's no assistance, there's no help, but there is. You're just not seeing it yet. You're not seeing it yet. So I do think that there is going to be some kind of offer, and it could just be an offer of help, assistance in some way, and not necessarily financial. It could be about giving you advice, or motivating you, or guiding you in the right direction, so to speak. I am, like I said at the beginning, getting a strong sense of partnership energy as well. With the Five of Pentacles, even though it looks like a card of loss, of lack, we've got two people here. They look poverty stricken, they're injured, they're walking barefoot in the snow. Regardless of that, they're in it together. There are two people in this card, okay? So there is some kind of partnership here, which I feel like is going to help you in one way or another. And like I said, I'm not sure if it's it could be a combination of the two, but it could be work related or it could be a personal relationship here, because we've got, again, that strong emotional energy, but we also have the finances and the practicality and the thinking about money and career paths and things like that. I do see that by the month's end, this confusion is going to come to an end. You're going to have a better understanding of how things are going to be moving forward. We've got some pretty strong energy here. We've got the Chariot, Cancer energy. This is sometimes about making a decision, but it is also a card of, being victorious and success. It's a very, very kind of let's take charge, let's move forward sort of energy. And so this is why I'm thinking that there's some kind of agreement that's going to come into play here with you and someone else. It could just be agreement on a plan for how, to do things moving forward. It could be like you're, putting that plan in place, putting the steps in place with someone else. And finally, because you have that clear direction for the future now, you're not going to feel as confused and you're not going to look as much towards the past. The past is done. The past is done. That's not to say that, let's completely forget about the past, but it's trying to say that, there's a future to look forward to. So let's focus on that. So whatever reevaluation you've done, I think that's going to be helpful, because it's going to help you decide what path to move on going forward. Again, with this King and Queen energy, we've got more strong water sign energy here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got the energy of a strong partnership, where two people have a lot to bring to the table on their own. So it's not like I'm saying, you need someone else in order to move forward. But it's more like the goals or the wants and desires for the future have aligned or are in agreement. And again, we've got the King of Air here. So I'm really seeing that by the month's end, you will be thinking a lot more clearly. This could also be... This could also be someone that you maybe get some advice from, Aquarius. So perhaps someone in the legal field or has a very legal mind, a very logical, rational type of thinker. Maybe that's someone you will be seeking advice from. But I'm also getting the suggestion that, maybe don't make any decisions, any sort of long-term decisions that have a lot of ramifications when you are in this state of emotional confusion. So that's pretty general advice there, but wait until things are more clear in your mind before you move forward on a particular situation, if that makes sense to you guys. But I think the clarity is coming, so don't rush into anything just yet. The clarity will come, and it may come through your dealings with someone else or conversations through someone else. So just wait until you have more information before making a decision as to how to move forward. But like I said, this is looking really good. This is pointing towards moving forward with a clear direction and a path towards success and victory, and no longer too worried or focused about what has happened in the past. But that has come up for a reason. It's come up for a reason to help you decide on the best path forward. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope to see you again in the next video.